Welcome you guys. Welcome to Kiran Swati new tutorials. In last lecture we have discussed about a structure of prokaryotic cell. So now we are going to discuss about a structure of eukaryotic cell. So what are eukaryotic cells? So eukaryotic cells, those are having a well-defined nucleus and membrane-bound cell organelles. It is present in a eukaryotic cells. But if you will take a prokaryotes, so those are absent. Membrane-bound nucleus is absent, and along with that, membrane-bound cell organelles also absent in a prokaryotes. So what are the examples comes under a eukaryotic cells? If you will take plants, animals, protists, fungi, so these are all eukaryotic cells. If you will take mononerans like a bacteria, it is comes under a prokaryotic cell. So now we are going to discuss about a structure of eukaryotic cell. So that is a plant cell, right? So here the plant cell, it is exhibiting various shapes like a hexagonal or a polygonal shape. So now we are going to discuss about that hexagonal shape of a plant cell. So here the cell, it is surrounded by membrane. So what we call as this membrane, it is a cell membrane or a plasma membrane. So what is this layer? So it is a plasma membrane, and that is surrounded by a middle lamella. So what is this layer? So it is a middle lamella. So it is present between a cell wall and a cell membrane, right? So it is made up of calcium pectate and magnesium pectate, right? So it is water. So it is middle lamella. So after middle lamella and above the middle lamella, another layer it is present. So what we call as that is a cell wall, right? So it is water, cell wall. So here the cell wall, it is made up of water, cellulose, hemicellulose and pectin, all the substances. What is this layer? So it is a cell wall. So it is found in plant cells only. So it is absent in animal cells. Right? In certain places, so deposition of some material, it is absent. So then this type of structures what we call as, so it is the connections between adjacent cells. So what we call as these connections, so those are plasmodesmata. So what we call as these connections, so these are plasmodesmata. So it is helpful to transport the various molecules into the cell and outside the cell with the help of this plasmodesmata. So it is a junction between different types of cells, right? So what type of layers here it is present? So here the inner layer, it is called as what? Plasma membrane or a cell membrane. So here the plasma membrane, it is a semi-permeable membrane. It will not allow all the type of molecules into the cell. It will selectively take the molecules into the cell. So here the plasma membrane, it is made up of various components like lipids, proteins and carbohydrates, all those. So what is the use of this plasma membrane? So it is helpful to provide protection, and it will give particular shape to the cell. So that is the function of a plasma membrane. So on the surface of the plasma membrane, so here it is another layer it is present now. So what we call as this layer, so it is a middle lamella. So here this middle lamella, it is made up of a calcium pectate and magnesium pectate. It is formed from the cell plate during a cytokinesis. So what is the use of this middle lamella? So here it is helpful for attachment between two adjacent cells. So here it is outer layer, it is a cell wall, and inner layer it is a cell membrane. So both are attaches with the help of a middle lamella. So here it is helpful for attachment. It is formed in during cell division in cytokinesis. So later outer layer, what we call as that is it is a cell wall. So here the cell wall, it is a characteristic feature of a plant cell. It is absent in animal cells. So here the cell wall, it is made up of cellulose, hemicellulose, and pectin, all those substances. It will give a proper shape to the cell. So that is about a cell wall, right? So it is about that outer layer composition. If you will see the into the cell, so here it is having inside the cell jelly-like substance. It is present. So this jelly-like substance, what we call as, it is a cytoplasm. So what we call as, it is a cytoplasm. So cytoplasm, it is a jelly-like substance where all the type of cellular activities takes place, right? So all the cellular activities takes place, and membrane bound organelle is also present inside this cell, right? So here the central portion of the plant cell, it is occupied by a large vacuole, right? So here it is occupied by central portion, large vacuole. 90% of the total cell volume, it is occupied by this vacuole only. What is the structure? So it is a vacuole. So this membrane, what we call as, it is a tonoplast. So inside the vacuole, here it is having a sap, that is called as a tonoplasm. So in this sap, here it is having various excretory products, and along with that water and some enzymes, all the contents it is found in this vacuole. But if you will see in animal cells, so here the small sized vacuoles, it is present in animal cells, but those are more in number. But in plant cell, a single vacuole, it is occupied the central portion of the cell, right? So here it is occupied by central portion. So that's why the nucleus, it will move towards the periphery region, right? So here it is a nucleus. Nucleus, it is a double membrane organelle. So it is what? So it is a nucleus, right? So it is what this membrane, what we call as, it is nuclear membrane. So that is absent in prokaryotes, right? So here the pore-like structures, it is present. So what we call as, so these are a nuclear pore. It is helpful for exchanging of various molecules into the nucleus and outside the nucleus. So inside the nucleus, so here it is having a nucleoplasm. Inside the cell, here it is having cytoplasm, and inside the nucleus, so here it is what it is present, that is a nucleoplasm. And along with this nucleoplasm, here it is another structure it is present. So it is not bounded by any membrane. So what we call as that structure, that is a or nucleolus. So what is the use of function of this nucleolus? It is helpful for RNA synthesis. So along with this, so here it is having a chromatin structure sounds, right? So it is a chromatin. Right? So these are all found in a nucleus. So these are all the comes under a nucleus. Nucleus, it is a cell director of the cell. So all the cell activities under the control of a nucleus only, right? So after the nucleus, so on the surface of the nuclear membrane, so here it will produce another membrane, right? Tubular structure. So what we call as this structure, that is a endoplasmic reticulum. So what we call as, it is a ER, endoplasmic reticulum. And sometimes this ER or endoplasmic reticulum, so it is having a ribosomes on the surface of this reticulum, endoplasmic reticulum. So then what we call as this type of endoplasmic reticulum, it is a RER, rough endoplasmic reticulum. So this type of ribosomes are helps in a protein synthesis. So here the ribosomes, it is found in both prokaryotic cells as well as eukaryotic cells also. In prokaryotic cells, so those ribosomes, those are freely distributed in cytoplasm, but here the ribosomes are attached to the endoplasmic reticulum. So along with this, in some portion of the endoplasmic reticulum, so here it is not having any type of ribosomes on the surface of this endoplasmic reticulum. So what we call as, it is a smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So it is SER. So there is no ribosomes on the surface of this endoplasmic reticulum. So what is the use of this smooth endoplasmic reticulum? So it is helps in a lipid synthesis and detoxification of various drugs with the help of smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So along with the nucleus, some other cellular organelles like a Golgi body. So it is a Golgi body. So here it is this phase, what we call as, it is a cis phase and it is a trans phase. So what is the cell organelle? It is a Golgi body. So main function of Golgi body, it is a packaging of various materials. So here the Golgi body, we are called with different names. In plant cell, so this Golgi body we call as a dictyosome. So along with the dictyosome, some other names related to Golgi body, it is a lipochondria and a Baker body, and along with that Dalton complex. So these are the other names related to the Golgi body. So what is the use of this Golgi body? It is helpful for packaging of various materials. So this phase, it is a cis phase and it is a trans phase. Generally the proteins, it is enter into the cis phase and it will come outside to the trans phase or a maturation phase. So along with this, some other cell organelles like mitochondria. So here the mitochondria, it is a powerhouse of the cell. So here it is having two membranes. So outer membrane and inner membrane. And inner membrane, it will shows some folding like structures. So what we call as, those are cristic. What we call as, those are cristic. So here the singular mitochondria, what we call as, it is a mitochondrion. If it is in more in number, we call as a mitochondria, right? So how many number of mitochondria it is present? So it is based on the physiological activity, right? So along with the mitochondria, another important cell organelle, that is a chloroplast, that is found in only plant cells. So that is not found in animal cells. So it is a chloroplast. Here stacks of structures, thylakoids, it is present. And group of thylakoids, what we call as, it is a granum. So what we call as, it is a chloroplast. And group of thylakoids, what we call as granum. So one granum, it attaches to the another granum with the help of a stroma lamellae. So it is mainly found in plant cells only. So it is a double membrane organelle. The chloroplast and mitochondria, so these are a semi-autonomous organelles. So along with the chloroplast, some other structures, like if you will take lysosomes. So here the lysosomes are also called as suicidal bags of the cell. So inside these lysosomes, those are having some hydrolytic enzymes, right? So these are called as what? Lysosomes. So inside the lysosomes, what it is present? Some hydrolytic enzymes like lipases, proteases, glycosidases, all those, right? So along with this, so here it is having some other cellular organelles like microbodies. So what we call as these are, microbodies. Like if you will take peroxisomes and glyoxysomes. So peroxisomes, it is helps in a photorespiration, the combination of a chloroplast, mitochondria and peroxisome. So glyoxysomes, generally it is helps in a glyoxylate cycle. So the enzymes, it is present in these glyoxysomes. So it is about the microbodies, right? So it is about the plant cell. So later we will discuss about a structure of a animal cell. So what are the differences, main differences? So here the chloroplast, it is present. So here it is not having that centriole. That centriole, it is present in animal cells, right? So but that is not present in a plant cell. So here it is having what? That is a chloroplast, right? So I hope it is helpful for you guys. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. Thank you.